Hello, everybody, and welcome to this very special episode, sort of a one-off. We don't normally post an episode on a Sunday. However, we've got some news, haven't we, Sophie?
Exciting.
Yes, breaking news just into the Coastal newsroom. And we've got an announcement. And some of our long-term listeners may remember at the end of season 1 of the podcast, the season that we shall forget, remember, we did a bit of a sort of poll and a bit of a best of category for the 2021 season of Home and Away that season 1 of this podcast covered. Okay. A little bit. Our seasons run in tandem with the episodes on TV as Home and Away airs.
Yes, because we're going to lose Home and Away from our screens over the Christmas break, aren't we, soon? So
We
sad,
are.
sad times. I hate this time of year.
Yeah, we're in the run-up. We're anticipating normally November time, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it
End of November. Yeah.
Yeah, it moves about a bit depending on what's happening on the TV schedules. So we're anticipating the sort of winter break of the show, and that will also mark our winter break from the podcast, because we are an episode companion podcast, no episode, no podcast. So
yeah,
we want to do the same as what we did on season 1. We're going to have a little bit of a reflective time of the 2022 season of Home and Away and season 2 of Coastal News, which we'll come to a draw, and we'll finish it with a little bit of an award ceremony. The second annual awards, Coastal News Awards, will be taking place, and we want to hear from you, don't we?
Definitely.
So we've put together some of the categories to vote. You can vote on things such as your favourite character, female and male, favourite couple, best storyline, best moment, favourite pod host. May have seen that.
I saw that. Cheeky. Yeah.
I'll lose. My favourite question category on this year's Coastal News Podcast Awards will be Best Exit, and there have been many. So I'm interested to see.
It's quite a lot of nominations in that category, isn't there?
There is, and I was like, I think I might have missed someone. Many an exit in 2022. I don't know. I'm starting to feel a little bit. The award last year was like the build up to the end of season 1 of the podcast, and the award sort of it was a good way of reflecting on the year of Home and Away. And now I'm like, oh no, it's coming to an end, even though it's weeks away.
Yeah. It'll fly by though, won't it? This year has flown.
Yeah, it really has.
When you think about the gas attack was in Salt was the beginning of this year, and I still feel like that was only a few months ago.
Well, we were still dealing with the fallout of it right up until sort of June, July time, really, weren't we, with the transplant and Marilyn's fallout from her
and
her
the
health
Pocanites
issues.
I guess the Pocanites was the fallout of it as well. So I guess it has dragged on a little bit, but I can remember those scenes, when we saw Martha sitting under those fumes. It doesn't feel like that long ago that we saw her having that, I don't feel very well moment. It's odd.
It is strange. It feels like such a long time ago, but at the same time feels like yesterday.
Yeah.
And I feel like that about the podcast as well. Like this season has just flown by, and I think it's because we've just had an absolute blast doing it. So let's see the year out on a big award ceremony. I'm going to buy an outfit. I'm going to dress up.
Are you? What are you going to wear? Because you don't want to clash.
I don't know. I've not picked a designer yet. I've got my stylist working on it.
I was going to say, wait for them to approach you. You don't want to look too keen.
Do you think they'll approach them?
Why not?
they'll just hear my dulcet tones on Spotify and think, oh.
I'm expecting a call from Primani any day.
Yeah. I can see you in a bit of a sequin number
Do you reckon?
That carpet on the night.
Yeah. Do you think little black dress or little red dress? That's the question.
Depends how naughty you're feeling when it gets to it. Whether you're in a mischievous mood.
Always.
So yeah, the link that you need to vote. So get voting, share the link. We'll be posting it on social media, won't we? We'll send it out to our members on email as well, so you have got it. Get voting, get your voice heard, and then we'll come on a special episode for the award ceremony of the podcast. Sometime end of October. We'll probably need to record it, won't we?
Yeah.
Hey, reach out if you want to be involved in that awards.
Yeah.
Tweet us, DM us. We're open to it all the time, and it will be good to celebrate together. We've got some other little plans up our sleeve for the event, but we'll announce those near the time. We don't want to go hard and fast too soon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
I am.
Pace yourself.
Yeah, I am excited. Maybe we could get somebody to announce the winners. To save everybody from just hearing just our two voices all the time. If anybody wants to get in touch and they want to announce the winner of a category, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, send us your best podcast wanker voice.
Can't beat us. Can't beat us.
No. Hey, everybody. Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
It would, and we'd love it because we're a community. I'm not going to say we're a family, a bit cliche, but we all love the show, and we know many of you love the podcast. So get involved. We'd love it, won't we?
Yeah.
Link is in the episode description, as I say, and will be on our social media as well at Coastal News Pod. We'll see you on the big night.
Yes.
Sophie will update you on her designer when one is assigned, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the phone calls now.
I'll see you on the red carpet in my Gucci. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they said I could keep it. There you go.
Oh, fabulous. Even better. Bye.
Did you know that you can play Coastal News, a home and away podcast, right from your Amazon Alexa? Just say, Alexa, play Coastal News now. And of course, you can still catch your latest episodes on all other podcast apps, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, Castbox, Audible, Player FM, and much more. Just search Coastal News, a home and away podcast right now, wherever you get your podcasts from.